Vinicius Junior was born on July 17, 2000, in the São Gonçalo neighborhood of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Vinicius began playing soccer in 2006 when his father took him to one of Flamengo's branches in the Mutua neighborhood of São Gonçalo, where he lived with his family. Due to difficult circumstances at home, Vinicius had to move with his uncle to Abolição to be closer to Flamengo's training. In 2007, at the age of 7, in addition to being part of Flamengo's academy, he began playing futsal at the famous club Canto do Rio in Rio de Janeiro, where he played until 2010. In 2009, at the age of 9, his parents took him to futsal games for Flamengo. The club saw his potential and asked him to return at age 10, but Vinicius chose not to continue futsal. Instead, in August 2010, he returned to Flamengo, where he was evaluated and selected to play for the club. From there, Vinicius began his journey toward the Ballon d'Or, the title of the best player in the world and worldwide fame. He made his debut for Flamengo's senior team at age 17 on May 13, 2017, entering the game in the 82nd minute against Atlético Mineiro. Since his debut, he has made 50 appearances for the team, scoring 11 goals and contributing significantly. His first goal came on August 10, 2017, in the Copa Sudamericana against Palestino in Flamengo's 5-0 victory. He scored 30 seconds after coming off the bench. On August 19, 2017, just 9 days after his first senior goal, he scored his first goal in the Brazilian league. Even before his senior debut for Flamengo, Vinicius had already caught the attention of many scouts from Europe's top clubs. His talent echoed widely, and much was said about his potential to break through and become a football icon. Many began comparing him to Brazilian legends, claiming he was their successor. In one interview, when asked which player he wanted to be compared to, Vinicius humbly smiled and replied, "I want to be Vinicius." At age 15, he led Brazil's U15 national team to victory in the South American Championship, scoring 6 goals. On June 24, 2016, he was called up for a friendly match against Chile, during which he scored 2 goals and provided 2 assists in a 4-2 win. In March 2017, he made his debut with Brazil's U17 national team during the South American U17 Championship, scoring in a match against Chile. In the final stage, he scored 2 goals in a 3-0 win over Ecuador and another 2 goals in a 3-0 win over Colombia. After Brazil won the South American U17 Championship, Vinicius Junior was named the best player of the tournament and finished as the top scorer with 7 goals. On February 28, 2019, he was called up to the Brazilian national team for the first time for friendly matches against Panama and the Czech Republic, but he was injured during a match against Ajax in the UEFA Champions League round of 16 and was not included in the national team squad for the friendly matches. On September 11, 2019, Vinicius Junior made his debut for the Brazil national team in a 0-1 loss to Peru. Since his debut, he has made 27 appearances, scored 3 goals, and was an important part of the squad in the 2022 World Cup and the 2024 Copa America. He has a bright future ahead with the national team. On May 15, 2017, 2 days after his senior debut for Flamengo, his path toward fame and his dream began when he extended his contract with the club from 2019 to 2022 with a significant salary increase and a buyout clause rising from 30 million euros to 45 million euros. It was reported that this contract renewal was part of the transfer process to Real Madrid, an agreement reached between the 2 clubs in Gávea, Rio de Janeiro, that same week, with a commitment to sell the young player in July 2018. On May 23, 2017, at age 17, Real Madrid and Flamengo reached an agreement for Vinicius' transfer, set to take place after he turned 18, the minimum age for an international transfer. Vinicius was transferred for a fee of 46 million euros, making it the second most expensive transfer in Brazilian football history at the time, second only to Neymar's transfer. It was the highest fee Flamengo had ever received for a transfer. Neymar cost Barcelona 86 million euros, but Santos only received 17 million euros, and the highest fee ever paid for a player under 19 years old. His start in Madrid was not as everyone expected. While his talent and potential were clear, the pressure of the transfer weighed on him. Many doubted his suitability for a club of Real Madrid's stature, especially as he arrived following the departure of Madrid's idol, Cristiano Ronaldo, leaving a huge void. Vinicius worked very hard to prove himself, experiencing many ups and downs. He was criticized for being selfish and immature, and had some weak performances he would probably like to forget. However, with patience and support from the players and fans, Vinicius gradually began to show his spark, determination, and belief. The arrival of Carlo Ancelotti at Real Madrid contributed greatly to Vinicius' rise to stardom, as he proved his doubters wrong and showcased his immense talent. He has shown the world and his many critics over the years that he is the best player in the world today and deserves to win the Ballon d'Or after his recent seasons, performances, and the magic he brings to the field. Congratulations, Vinicius. You deserve it. Continue to rise and succeed. I believe you will win many Ballon d'Ors and be named the best player in the world. We are all eagerly awaiting you to win the World Cup with Brazil. Vinicius, a legend.